Hello, Jon Najarian here. If you want to trade like a rebel, if you want to party like a rebel, well, you got to come to RebelCon 2022. It's going to be in Dallas, Texas, at the fabulous Four Seasons Resort. We start the 21st of September, go until September 24th. It will be more fun and more live trading than we've ever done before. That's why it's called RebelCon 2022. We're going to have barbecues and double the amount of live trading. So if you want to book that now, make sure you do, because the guest speakers, as soon as we announce those, this thing's going to be sold out. It's going to be something you do not want to miss. Limited to 250 people. Sign up now for RebelCon 2022 at the Four Seasons in Dallas, Texas.
Welcome to the Rebellion.
Hey folks, I am Jon Najarian, and this is 3 at 3. This is our final 3 at 3 for the week. The week ending July 15th, 2022. Let's get started with unusual option activity. For the newbies out there, unusual option activity is activity that we have deemed noteworthy because of the size of the trades and the fact that they have traded on the option offer. So in other words, there's a bid and an offer. If options are sold on the bid, we don't really care so much, because maybe that option is a covered right, or maybe it is somebody that is selling an out-of-the-money put in hopes of just collecting that premium, becoming the banker, if you will, or the insurance company. On the other hand, if they are buying on the offer, we view that as a positive for stocks if it is a call option, or negatives if it is a put option. And they have leveraged potential with those trades. Whenever you sell an option, you can only make what you sell it for. Example, you sell an option for $1.25, that's all you can make. Buy an option for that same $1.25, and that's all you can lose. And if you're somebody like me, you would cut that loss at 50%. But on the winning side, you buy that option at $1.25, you have a leveraged return that's almost unlimited. You could see it go to $3, $4, $5, and so forth. So when people are putting on a big trade, a leveraged bet, those are the ones we follow on unusual option activity. With that said, let's take a look at the chart here, because as I showed you the other day, gasoline prices up huge, natural gas up almost 40% as well. And we're seeing a day today when crude oil's up another $2 a barrel, pushing back towards 100. Airfares are up 34%. Butter and margarine are up 26%. There you see monthly inflation versus inflation without food and energy. But as we all know, we need food and we need energy to deliver food, to deliver any of the products that we're talking about. Very little gets done without energy, folks. So I am somebody that always looks at the headline numbers, not just the core. But as you can see here, at least the core has rolled over a little bit. As ugly as these numbers are, at least the core has rolled over a little. Now let's talk about unusual option activity. This is one from 2 days ago. FXI bearish puts 31.95. Told you about it when those 6,000 options hit at the 22nd of July. That is next Friday, not this Friday the 15th, next Friday, expiring put options. So as you can see from, I highlighted there for you on the screen, the fact that those 31.50 puts traded for 51 cents. Well, today they traded up to $1.17. Now, gives me a great example of, just as I did yesterday, talking about losses and talking about Delta Airlines. I'm not shy about how disciplined I am about cutting losses, folks. I'm also very disciplined, and you must be, about taking profits. So as I've said, I take profits when they hit 100%. That has been my modus operandi for years. I'll try to take profits when an option doubles. I'll try to cut my losses when an option loses half of its value. So since I talked about Delta yesterday, I'll talk about a winner here today in FXI. So these are puts. I own them from 52 cents. They went over $1 today. What did I do? Just let them run? Let them run? No. I took half of that position off. So since I put a 100 lot position on, I took 50 off the table for a 50-cent profit, or just a tad over that. Turned 52 cents into $1.05. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, on a 50 lot, $50 times 50 is $2,500 profit. How much did I invest? $2,500. 100 times 51 cents would be 100 contracts times 51 cents would be $5,100. I just took $5,200 or $5,300, I guess, off the table. So 5,300 times 50 is what I took off the table. Now I'm letting the rest of the position run, and we'll keep our eye on that for the next several days. Remembering, of course, that this is an option that expires next Friday. So I'm already selling downside puts against this. Why would you sell downside puts, John? Because I own the right to sell this index at 3150. It had fallen all the way down to 3050 or something like that. And so what I did was I sold down there at the 30 strike, and I think at the 2950 strike, 50 options, the remaining 50 against the 50 that I still own. So I can eke a little more profit out of this one, or I have now put myself in a position where I can't lose money. I can only make money on the rest of the trade. That's the way it is. Bang. All right, let's look at the next, which was Apple. This is one we talked about yesterday. Pete was tweeting about it this morning, and I said, yeah, Pete, apple pie. That's why I've got the pie shaped like an apple. You guys get the idea. But stock rallied to 150.86 today, broke through that 150 level, and then pulled back. But the important thing here is that you were able to take, if you joined me in the trade, you were able to take some nice fat profits off the table. And that, again, is why we have to use our discipline. Did I sell the high of the day? No, I didn't. I don't care about selling the high of the day. I don't bother with problems like that. I just look at what did I pay? What can I sell it for? And then I hit the button. That's it. You should think about things the same way. And again, I cannot pull the trigger for you. I can tell you what the setup is. I can tell you what we're looking for. I always am hopeful, but again, hope is not a strategy. So instead, when a trade works for us, I take 50% off the table, let the rest run. Bang. Now, this is RebelCon 2022. Next week, I'll start telling you about some of the speakers that we've got lined up for RebelCon 2022. It's going to be a heck of a time. 2 live trading sessions at RebelCon 2022. If you join us, you can be part of that. We'll be up on the main stage talking about exactly the sort of trades that we're doing. How do we manage those positions? What are we looking for? All of that. Those kinds of live in-person events are rare, and they're extremely rare for people that don't actually trade. We actually trade every day throughout the trading day, 5 days a week. So if you'd like to be part of that, if you'd like to get the educational parts of this, because we'll have breakouts as well. And if you need a little more work on the put side of trading, the call side of trading, the technicals with AJ Monty or Brian McCormick or any of the great members of our team, we will have that for you. It is 4 days, September 21st through the 24th in Dallas, Texas, at the Four Seasons Resort and Hotel. We've got barbecues, we've got golf, we've got celebrity speakers coming. You really need to check it out, folks. RebelCon 2022, go to marketrebellion.com/Dallas. That's marketrebellion.com/Dallas. You could join us September 21st through 24th. You'll also get a recording of all of the events. Check it out. I hope we see you there. All right. Talked about this one this morning on my 60-second video, EVTL. This is a vertical lift electric vehicle, vertical lift. So what's this? Like, let's call it a taxi, right? They got an order for 50 of these from a European equivalent of Wheels Up. I think they're called Flying Now or something like that. The part that's really important, though, is an order for 50 is a pretty good endorsement that these guys with these electric or these EV flight to take you from A to B in crowded cities and things like that is a pretty big deal. So 13,600 of those August 5 calls. These calls are out there a full month into the future, but they are at that beginning of that steep decay curve. So you want to sell something against options if you buy them very quickly, folks. So the stock was at $4.70. You see a picture from their website that I grabbed of one of those vertical lift vehicles. Again, electric vertical lift vehicles, EVTL. I think it's $930 million company today. Second trade, ONEM. This is 24/7 on-demand virtual care. Think of them as a competitor to, what is that? The other one that I've got, Teladoc. Thank you. Teladoc, TDOC. So they bought 7,400 of the September 1250 calls in this competitor to Teladoc. Again, it's ONEM. You can book same day, next day appointments in their offices or over video. It is one of the ways that those of us who still need to see doctors are doing exactly that. So I think they've got a bright future. Somebody wanted to put 740,000 share equivalent on the table to buy this. It's a $9.57 stock. I like that. I followed right along with them. I bought calls, but I didn't buy them at the 1250 strike. You've already heard me say I buy at the money, and then I sell upside calls. I will be selling upside calls if this one continues to rally. Let me see where she's trading right now. Let's see. ONEM 991. So if you were somebody who, like me, wanted to follow into this stock, this does not have weekly calls. It has monthlies only. So the 10 calls are the ones that you would buy with that August expiration. They're trading for, looks like the 7.5s and the 10s are some of the most active out there. So, oh, whoops, I'm on September. I'm sorry. I'm on August, not September. So keep an eye on this one. Second or third, rather, of our 3 for unusual activity, AMD. Advanced Micro Devices stock is $80.25. They bought 18,000 at the money next week, expiring July 80 calls. So you're new to this. Let's say, what does this mean? Somebody wanted a big trade, 1.8 million share equivalent of an $80 stock. So nearly $2 million or 2 million shares worth of an $80 stock. Call it $150 million potential control of these shares. That's why I trade it. That's why I watch it. I buy at the money. In this case, I was able to buy the 80s, and I will be selling upside calls against it. Again, this is Advanced Micro Devices, AMD, and there you see one of their chips on the screen. That's going to do it for us today, folks. I hope you had enjoyable experience. And I hope you have had a great week trading with us. MarketRebellion.com/get started for those of you who need a hand or a helping hand, whether it's just doing distance learning on your iPad, on your phone, on your tablet of any make, as well as just doing it from a computer at home. Well, MarketRebellion.com/get started. Oh, you need a coach? Great. We have private lessons, which would be with a mentor, and we have group lessons, which would be with a coach. You decide what suits you best. You get to pick your times if you have the mentor, of course. The coaching sessions, we tell you when they are. You can also get an awful lot of online education with both options, as well as, of course, the fully online only if you choose to do distance learning. All of it's there for you. MarketRebellion.com/get started. Well, that's going to do it for me today, folks. I hope you have a great day. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, or actually, I guess Monday, here on Market Rebellion Television. See you then.